day when you're outside looking in, waiting for the big, big sin. Now I'm outside looking in. Why don't you take me where my voice can be heard? Why don't you take me where my voice can be heard? Outside looking in, waiting for the fun to begin. Waiting for a life that is no sin when I'm looking for a way in. But now I'm just outside looking in. Outside looking in. Outside looking in, waiting for the key to turn, waiting for someone to burn, waiting for our love to simmer. Don't you know I'll be the winner? Hey yo, I'm outside looking in, outside looking in now. Take a good look at yourself. Someone else in the mirror. Don't breathe too hard. You might fog it up and then it'll be over. Chunk changing for you. Don't you know that much is true when you're outside looking in? You're waiting for the life to begin, to begin, to begin. Do it, do it, do it. Break down the door. You're thinking, I just know that love ain't flicking. Things just might be sticking when you're outside looking in, outside looking in, waiting for the fun of life to begin. But you should see it without going through someone else's door. Close it up in one thing sure. Make sure you're looking at the second door, the second door, the second door.
And we have a couple of guests with us joining us. So at the news desk, and we've been playing some of his music this week, Ricky Mapleton is here. How are you, sir? Welcome.
Very good. Thanks for having me.
I love that track, Outside Looking In.
Thank you.
That's it's the longest of your songs I was able to find. A lot of your songs are very short. We'll play some as we go, but I really like what. Oh, I played Control Alt Delete the other day too. That was awesome. You can pull that mic up. You can just.
Is that better?
Yeah,
Yep.
Absolutely. And you brought a friend with you? Jim is here?
I brought my friend Jim, who appears on a few of my songs.
Hi, Jim.
Hey, how you doing?
He's my neighbor, and it's kind of nice to have a neighbor that plays guitar. I bother him quite frequently to come over, and once in a great while he does.
Yeah.
And we take some ideas and start with something or nothing and come up with something. So.
Yeah, your music is definitely it's unique. Most of the songs, like I said, that was the longest song I found, and you sent me a bunch of your music, and I like I was saying, I played the other day. I played Control Alt Delete, and we'll check out some of these others too as we go. But can you tell me about your music, because I'm sure you get this question a lot, and every musician hates this question, but it becomes especially difficult, of course, if you're doing something really unique. I mean, how do you describe your music to someone who's never heard it? Or do you? Or do you just say, check it out and listen to it and you tell me?
Catchy, Monty Python-esque, perhaps?
Yeah.
With a little backbeat, little heart, little Geezer Butler.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe.
There you go.
And a lot of times I just try to keep it really light and upbeat for,
Yeah.
feel good music. But I do have my Alice's Restaurant song, the one couple songs that maybe go 3 minutes.
Yeah.
But usually I'm a big believer in what I think it was, who's the singer of Kiss?
Well, there's multiple singers, but
Paul Stanley.
Paul Stanley.
Paul
Thank
Stanley
you.
is
Thank you.
my favorite, of course.
I saw an interview with him when I was totally bored one day, and he said, go right to the hook.
Yeah.
Boom. So that's kind of my mantra.
Yeah. Don't bore us. Get to the chorus.
He also
Yes, well said.
Ricky also likes to. This is a Neil Young thing. He says just don't overthink it, don't overwork it. Right?
Yeah.
Just play it, and don't practice it a lot. And when I work with Ricky, it's like, let's do that again. He's like, no, this is fine.
Mm-hmm.
So it's instant almost, and it keeps it alive, I think.
Yeah, it's interesting that you say that, Jim, because I heard Neil Young. I don't know if you.
I heard that.
Did you listen to Howard?
Yeah, we did hear that.
Oh, okay, yeah, and he was saying that, yeah, in his interview when Howard was interviewing him recently about, because if the more you do it, if you play it over and over, obviously you lose some of that spontaneity.
Did you listen to any of the Bruce Springsteen interview
Yes,
that he did?
yes, I did. Yeah, I thought it was really good. What did you think?
Couldn't make it through the whole thing.
Really? Yeah.
Never a super Bruce Springsteen fan. Obviously I'm, admire him as a musician and how popular he is, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't go home and say, hey, I'm going to listen to some Bruce tonight.
That's kind of how I am too.
Yeah.
Although I have found that very often, because I love learning about the process, people's different processes of how they approach making music, whether it's writing or recording and producing and all of that, or playing their instrument. And I'm so fascinated by that I found that I don't necessarily have to be a big fan, because even like with Neil Young, I never really had any Neil Young albums.
But it was interesting. what he
Tremendously respect him.
Yeah.
But when Neil's being interviewed by Howard, because I've heard a couple of interviews now, it's always fascinating to me.
It was a good interview.
Yeah.
And the Bruce, I like Bruce a lot from way back. I don't like him in recent years
Yeah.
so much, but his early stuff, I mean, I was there when it was happening.
Mhm.
He was powerful,
Yeah.
And sometimes he overthinks his music, I think maybe,
Yeah.
versus Neil,
Right.
versus Ricky. But
Yeah. Do you you actually, let me ask you this, because you're kind of you seem to be a Renaissance man. You not only are you a musician, but you're also an actor.
I've been in a few independent films.
Yeah.
Yeah, a few. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lucky enough to work with a gentleman named Matt Farley. You've probably heard of him.
Yes, and I
Motrin Media.
I saw the clip on Facebook too.
Yeah,
It was probably on your page.
He is my how would you say it? Muse. He has always been there. We used to do stand-up comedy together. Is where we met when it was over here at the Bridge Street Cafe.
Okay.
And he was the only person that would even, if you've ever dabbled in stand-up comedy he did years ago, not a lot of friendships being made. Whereas you think people telling jokes and a lot of fun people, but there's people are just very.
It's cutthroat, right? It's very
and
competitive.
I did my time, had a few good shows, but mainly it's just sitting somewhere waiting for your 5 minutes and saying, what the heck am I doing?
Right.
For that one shot of maybe
Mm-hmm.
getting a couple laughs.
Right.
When I think with this music, with how I said, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm just going to concentrate on music. It's a lot more bang for the buck.
Yeah.
Not to say I'm making a lot of money with I had music out there, but it's instantaneous.
Right.
I don't
Right.
have to go somewhere, sit somewhere, wait somewhere. AKA, but I think it's great that around here there's a lot of open mics that have come back after COVID.
Yeah.
I think that's super. I'm not knocking it at all.
Oh yeah.
And I'm still maybe thinking of doing a stand-up show somewhere. We just
really?
were
Yeah.
over at
603.
Huh?
603.
603, and they said they have open mic comedy there on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
But boy, a lot of memories came back, Jim, when I was sitting there with you.
Yeah.
And I haven't been to a bar in, years almost,
How-
pre-COVID.
How long has it been since you did stand up? Was it just
I'd say about 5 years ago.
okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I mean, I would think in terms of the gratification of it, I would think it would kind of cut both ways. On the one hand, with the music, yeah, you make the music and there you go. You're not sitting there waiting and waiting to go on and whatnot. You get to immediately get to whatever it is that you want to do. But at the same time, with stand-up comedy, you have that immediacy of you're there, you get a laugh, it's in the moment. Like you're not creating something to share with somebody later. You're getting a laugh from them in that moment. So I would think you probably missed that part of it, I would imagine.
You are very insightful, man.
Thank you.
I'm always, it's funny. I'm always writing comedy in my head.
Yeah.
Just from kind of I don't know if it's a coping thing or just a learned thing. Like a guitar player, sometimes I'll sit down and play my bass, but that feeling of doing stand up, I agree. It is I don't get that from doing music. It's a different kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I really don't feel balanced sometimes saying, I'm going to go down to, maybe I'll check it out. And then 8 o'clock rolls and she's like, oh, we start at 9 o'clock. I'm like, oh boy. I got to get up in the morning and,
yeah.
But, it's two different things. You're correct though. I do miss it. And I do have a few things floating around in my head always of, hey, that goes along good with that little bit or that little riff.
Yeah.
If and when I ever go back, it's like, what am I doing thinking about that right now?
Right.
But,
Yeah, it's. I imagine. I mean, I've never tried it, but I imagine
you played in a lot of bands.
Yes.
And you get that when you're done and people applaud. That's the same feeling of when you tell a joke and somebody laughs.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Have you played out live lately or?
No, I haven't been in a band in a while.
How long?
Oh, geez. I think the last band I was in ended in 2013.
But you still.
So 10,
I bet you still
10 years.
think about it.
I do.
Yeah.
I think about it the most when I have musical guests on, especially if they're sort of my peers in the scene, like people in bands that maybe I shared the stage with at one time or another, and then after the interview, that's when I'll be missing it the most, But then I think about all that goes with it. There's a lot. As any musician knows, there's so much that goes into getting to the show and being prepared and in that case too, a lot of waiting around, just like with stand-up comedy with bands, especially if you're the, it sounds good if you're the headliner, right? It's like, oh, we're the headliners tonight. But it's like, oh, we're going to be going on at midnight and getting done at 1 a.m. And it's, so there's a lot that I guess what I don't miss kind of outweighs what I do miss. And
yeah, I'm right with you on that.
Yeah.
On my end of the spectrum.
If I didn't have this outlet to express myself and kind of get the immediate gratification that comes with this, I'm sure I'd be in a band right now. I would have to be. But I think doing radio has supplanted that in my life, partly because there's only so many hours in a day, but also because it kind of fulfills that need that I have.
I think everybody has that need in some way or another.
Yeah.
As far as, a mechanic gets a rush about his car.
Fixing something,
Yeah. I mean, I see people out there, in my lifetime, they just out in the garage fixing their car.
Oh, yeah.
And that's so far out of my wheelhouse. I get scared when I have to put in windshield washer fluid. I check my oil, and these guys are out there ripping apart their car.
I know the feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a creative thing that I think everybody has if they
But with
realize
with a band, like you were saying, it's even if you have a wonderful evening, at midnight or 1, you're alone and you're lugging your stuff out of the building, and it's the other side of it all, and it's like.
Yeah.
You're dragging.
Yeah.
And then the upside is that 2 or 3 hours that you're on stage. But
Matt,
there's a lot of work that goes in.
How heavy is your bass amp?
How heavy? I don't remember. I haven't picked it up in so long. Not that heavy.
I bet you it's gained a few pounds since you lifted up last.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I have a Fender 100.
Yeah.
And that's just not too big. Thing got to weigh over 100 pounds.
Yeah. Wow.
But I guess new technology that you can get lighter ones.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Still.
Yeah. It's everything's heavy. So now with your music, so is most of it just you? Do you play everything except when you have Jim play?
Yeah, my friend
guitar?
Jim. I have another person that comes over once in a while. Gentleman's name is Cole.
Okay.
And I've known Cole for longer than I've known Jim. And he'll pop over maybe once a month when I'm can't figure out how to do an album cover, or I can't figure out what I'm doing, and
Who's the
he'll kind
piano?
of breeze through some stuff.
Who's the piano player?
I would say 80%, 85% is everything I've done
Yeah.
by myself.
Yeah.
But when I do work with other people, I find it to be, the stuff comes out much better.
Oh,
For
yeah.
instance, that song "Life Is Like a Pancake" that I think you see on there. If you got what I sent over.
Oh, yeah. We should play that in a minute. Yeah.
Well, that song was the first song that I ever recorded with that gentleman I was telling you about, Matt Farley, probably a good 10 years ago. Oh, no, maybe not. Life Is Like a Pancake. Yeah, and I done a couple of stuff with him early on. And I picked a couple little songs to bring here today because the piano on it that he plays is good. He did all the mastering and all the recording, which is good. You can definitely tell the stuff that I made with other people than I do myself.
Now,
I don't think it's as good.
Now, is it "Life Is Like a Pancake" or is it? That's the song.
Yeah.
Because I noticed there's two parts.
This is kind of
They're very different.
the thing that I think it's the first song I ever recorded.
Oh, wow.
Besides bullcrap that I did when I was in high school. And
Oh, no
stuff.
kidding. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. This is probably 15 years old, maybe.
All
Very
right.
Monty Python. Very spam.
It is, yeah.
Well, let's give this a listen. There's no swears in any of your stuff, right?
No, of course not.
Yeah. Good. Okay, so we'll go ahead and let's listen to this. So this is "Life Is Like a Pancake," or is it, from Ricky Mapleton.
Life is like a pancake, or is it? Life is like a pancake, 1, 2, 3. Life is like a pancake, can't you see? Flour gives it structure, baking soda makes it rise. Oh, what a big surprise. Because life is like a pancake, 1, 2, 3. Life is like a pancake, can't you see? Egg holds it all together, sugar makes it yum, right in my tum tum tum. Because life is like a pancake, 1, 2, 3. Life is like a pancake, can't you see? Syrup sweet and happy, salt not so fun. Together, yum, yum, yum. Because life is like a pancake, 1, 2, 3. Life is like a pancake, can't you see? Put it all together, add a little fun. Your pancakes will be number 1. Your pancakes. I'm saying those pancakes will be number 1. They'll be number 1. I love my pancakes.
I think you're speechless.
Wow. Very nice. It makes me hungry, though.
Yes.
I like it, though. "Life Is Like a Pancake." I see what you mean about the Monty Python influence. Yeah.
I've totally influenced. My whole life, I think, has been influenced by that.
Really?
By them, sure. From an early age. But I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing.
And you do a lot of stuff about food, right? It seems like a lot of your songs are about food, which I can relate to. It's my stomach's world. You all just live in it. You know that, right?
There is a. Oh wow.
Yeah. See, you learned something
There's
here.
a song. I did an album called Spices and Herb Songs, or Herbs and Spices songs.
Yes.
And it was like 35 songs about. And I think I sent you the one of those over. I tried to send one from each project.
Okay.
These are all on Spotify?
Yes. Yeah.
So, yeah, that's good. People can find it.
Because what have we got here? Oh.
You want to play something that Jim worked on me with?
Oh yeah. Please.
There's a song called Potential Spam.
Oh, I think yes.
Which was off of Positive Songs. It's not a positive song. It's the only one that's not, but I think it's kind of fun.
Yeah, because nobody likes spam, but
Right.
but
Although
okay.
it's spam and calling spam.
Okay.
When they spam call you.
Yes.
Double meaning. Ooh.
Well, it's relatable. It's relatable.
I also think it's a good name for a band.
Oh, yeah.
Potential Spam.
All right, let's give this a listen.
Who is that calling me? It looks like potential spam. Who is that calling me? Oh, it's potential spam. I hate potential spam. Oh, please stop calling me. I hate potential spam. I hate potential spam. Hello, sir. This is Jonathan from the Loan Forgiveness Society for people who don't know any better. Get rid of it like old underwear. Potential spam. Look out, look out, look out. It's potential spam. Calling me up on the telephone. Why don't you just leave me alone, alone, alone? Sir, this is Mr. Tomlinson. I could refinance your house for a very low mortgage rate, but your closing costs won't make it worthwhile. Hey, it's potential spam. Hey, it's potential spam. I hate potential spam. Potential spam is calling me on the telephone. Potential spam is calling me. I won't leave me alone. Everybody, I hate potential spam calling me on the telephone. I hate potential spam calling me on the telephone. I hate potential spam calling me on the telephone. I hate potential spam calling me on the telephone. Won't you just leave me alone?
I love it.
Well, I was thinking in my chair, to be honest with you.
You were what?
I think I maybe heard that song too many times.
Yeah, yeah.
And to me, it dragged on like Stairway to Heaven.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah. What is
No.
that? Almost 2 minutes?
I dig it. Yeah, that's kind of a long one for you. 2.5 minutes. Yeah.
Whoa, whoa,
yeah,
whoa,
2.5
whoa.
minutes. Yeah.
You know what's funny, Matt, that if you turn other people onto these songs, because my family, nieces, nephews, they laugh and then they're like, we got to hear that again.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it becomes, when we get together, it's like, can we play some new Ricky Mapleton stuff? It just, I don't know. There's something there that draws you in.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It certainly isn't my voice, that's for sure. Now, Matt, could you identify what kind of bass I'm using on that?
No.
It's a classic bass. What's the most classic bass in the world?
Jeez, I have no idea.
Come on.
No, I couldn't tell.
Fender Precision?
Oh, okay. I like that.
I'm into my Fender. It's the only thing.
I like Ibanez.
We all have our disagreement points. Would you be kind enough to play a new release?
Yes, of course.
This came out yesterday. Woo!
Whoa, fresh.
One called Coffee Milk.
Okay. Oh, yep. I've got it here.
Now this whole CD is all songs about coffee.
So this is a world radio premiere.
Yes.
I like it. I like it.
You have to break in and go exclusive every 5 seconds.
Wow.
Well, that would make it an extended remix or something, or a remix.
I kind of went back to my roots on this one. I broke out the SG copy, and it's very guitar driven. Where like Life is Like a Pancake and other stuff is very lighter.
Yeah.
This is more good or bad. This is a little heavier.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Jenny in the chat says, ooh, the world premieres are our specialty. Yes, we like the world radio premieres. Here it is, the world radio premiere of Coffee Milk from Ricky Mapleton. Here we go.
Coffee milk, I love coffee milk. No drop should ever be spilled. Coffee milk, I love coffee milk. So refreshing and chocolatey. I love coffee milk. It's so yummy in my tummy. Any time of day you can hear Matt Farley say
Nice. It's catchy. Very catchy.
One chord.
Yeah.
I'm a big believer in like 2 chords.
Yeah.
But you know what? I think that's okay too. Who wants to listen to Yes all the time?
Right.
But that's just jealousy because I'm not a classically trained musician.
Especially early Yes. I can't deal with like early Yes. Like it's.
Did you like the newer Yes?
I did. Although owner of a Lonely Heart. If I never hear that song again, as long as I live, I'm fine with it. Yeah.
Killed it,
But a lot of other Yes songs I like. But now that so was that you on drums on that song?
No, that was Mr. Garage Band.
Mr. Garage Band?
No, Garage Band.
Oh, okay.
I record most everything off on Garage Band, which is a very basic recording wave file sort of thing.
Yeah.
And they have drummers loops.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I can put it's kind of good because if you listen to it, you wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know because the you know what I was
and it keeps it tight too. But I hate not playing with a drummer because there's no room for movement.
It actually fooled me because you know what I was about to ask you was because it sounds like, and it makes the song, I think, part of what makes the song so interesting. It sounds like a live acoustic drummer, but then for part of the song, but then toward the end, it sounds like, then it's clearly, an electronic beat, but it sounds like a live acoustic drummer.
Like there was some congas in there or something.
Yeah.
In the beginning.
Yeah.
But those GarageBand loops, I have GarageBand on my Mac, but I've never actually used it.
The one on is it a laptop?
Yeah. It's
the one that I use.
Oh, okay.
And it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Big fan. You don't have to be like, hey, my friend the drummer, you want to come out? No.
Right.
It's quiet.
Yeah.
And what you can do is it starts you out with 8 measures or 8 clicks, if you would.
Yeah.
And then it gives you the opportunity to make it faster, change about 10 or 11 different drummers.
Yeah.
Then you can make different tracks. So you see the wave file coming across the screen, and when you're going to say 8, and then you do another track, goes underneath it, and then you can change the drummer.
Yeah.
So like 4 beats, and you're like building a puzzle.
Yeah.
Almost. So when you hear the different, it's not going the same time, but the drumming is different because you set it up that way.
Yeah.
And that's usually what I start with is building a drum track.
Oh, okay.
It's good, but it comes out nice and clear.
Yeah.
But you're limited.
Some of his songs have live drumming on it though.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Including I've done a couple, but other people have done them too, right? Drummers. On your electric drum set.
Yeah, I don't did anything. It's terrible. I don't even know what I did. But what song are you thinking of?
Squirrels on a Fence. Wasn't that a drum song? I don't know if that's available.
I think that might be out, but boy, that's I don't know. No,
and there was one about Luna. Was that on the drums? I don't know. We did a fast song. I was playing drums.
Yeah, I listened to that, and it didn't make my mental
didn't
cut.
Make the cut, probably.
It didn't make my mental cut.
Did you send me Squirrels on a Fence? I'm curious.
No,
probably not.
Did I send you what part of No Don't You Understand?
Yeah.
Off of Momisms?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Momism seems to be my most popular stuff. Comes off of Momisms, yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah. Is that's the name of the album, Momisms?
Momisms, yeah.
How many albums do you have?
I think around, not counting my side project Timekeepers, which has a song for every 5 minutes. A song for I kid you not.
Really?
That was my COVID project. I made a song for every 5 minutes.
Wow.
And every day of the year.
Okay.
And that gets surprisingly the most hits of anything.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, you just look up 7:35 p.m. song.
No kidding.
And then I saw something on TikTok today. Somebody was singing to 8:45, 8:45. It was all the, but it was really all the songs is just really quick.
Yeah.
I'd say I'm getting close to 1,000 songs.
Wow.
I think.
Oh my God.
I think, and that's been a 5-year voyage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez. Wow. Well, so I'm curious to hear this now. So this is what part of No do you not understand? That's
that's the one that's going to be similar to Pancake. Same gentleman, Matt Farley.
Okay.
Worked on this with me a couple of years ago.
Okay.
And it's off Momisms, and it's all about stuff your mom tells you.
All right. Yeah. Let's give this a listen.
Is this long?
You could. I can't tell.
You can always cut it off when you get tired of it.
Oh no. Well, I'm sure. The longest song of yours I found is 4 minutes, so I'm sure it's not that long.
Whoa.
Well, that was the outside looking in.
Yeah, let's talk about that song in a little while, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
That's kind of throwing me for a loop.
Oh, okay. All right. We'll give this a listen first. So this is What Part of No Do You Not Understand from Momisms.
I asked my mama for a toy. She said no, no, no. I asked my mama for a toy. She said no, no, no. I asked my mama for a toy. She said you've been a bad, bad boy. I asked my mama for a toy. She said no, no, no. What part of no don't you understand? The N or the O? What part of no don't you understand? The N or the O? What part of no don't you understand? I raised you to be a better man. What part of no don't you understand? The N or the O? I asked my mama to stay out late. She said no, no, no. But mama, I've got a hot, hot day. She said no, no, no. You're only 13, that's way too young. When you get older, you can have your fun. But right now, I'm telling you, no, no, no. I asked my mama for a toy. She said no, no, no. I asked my mama for a toy. She said no, no, no. I asked my mama for a toy. She said you've been a bad, bad boy. I asked my mama for a toy. She said no, no, no.
Well, very nice.
That's a hit right there.
Yes. Yes. That reminds me of something. Is there a particular song that inspired that? I feel like it's
Well, there was a song on that album that I played before that called "No TV Till Your Homework Gets Done,"
yeah.
which I was in that mindset of that sound, which I never could find again.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But then I kind of did that the same. I think it was almost the same day.
Oh, okay.
No TV till your homework gets done. No, no, no. Thinking about my mom, all the stuff that
Yeah.
your mom tells you or should tell you.
Right.
You know?
Oh, very cool. Very cool. It's catchy. Yeah, you mentioned so you wanted to talk about Outside Looking In, that
Outside Looking In.
that 4-minute track that I found of yours. Is that the longest song you've ever recorded?
That or 3 hours on the side of the road waiting for AAA. That's my Alice's Restaurant from what I think in my head. But this song here came off of coffee songs. Is that what it says from what you're looking
yes. The Outside Looking In. Yeah.
Oh man. Wow. That must have been, I must have found that in the files when I was looking for stuff to add on to it.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, you know what? No, you didn't send me that one.
No, I didn't.
I found it.
Yeah.
I was looking at your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And I saw that. I was like, oh, he has a song that's 4 minutes.
Is that what they call those? What would a DJ say? The Stairway to Heaven, Freebird.
Yeah, that was like
song.
That was your Freebird, I guess.
Wow.
Well, how long is that? You said you have a song called 3 hours by the side of the road.
3 hours on the side of the road waiting for AAA.
Yeah.
It happened recently. I think I believe that is on Coffee Songs.
Is it?
Yeah, and not one of my favorite songs musically.
Really?
But it tells the tale. And I'm still waiting for AAA to call me. I talked to the customer service representative 3 days ago, and she told me, I told her I was docked for my pay. I was freezing. I want anything, compensation, a sticker, a AAA bumper sticker, something.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't the joyous things that you saw on the TV, the expectations.
Right.
and that's kind of what I'm working on in the back of my head in comedy now is expectations versus reality.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of the premise that expectation, reality, that kind of.
Now, did you send the song to AAA? You should. You got to.
3.5 hours in the morning. There I was. There I was on back road in Golfstown.
Really?
Not far away.
Yeah. It surprises me, actually. I wonder if they're like severely shorthanded or something.
That's what the woman in North Carolina told me. As I called her, called her the third time. An hour later, I said, "This is weird. I usually get really good service with AAA over the years."
Oh yeah.
And I called her up and she's like, "Listen, darling."
You know you're not about to hear some good news when someone says, "Listen, darling."
I said, "How's the weather in North Carolina?" She went, "Oh, it's beautiful out." And I, without yelling, I almost said, I'm like, "Well, it's freezing in my car right now, woman from North Carolina, sitting in your warm house with your." So 3.5 hours later, they showed up, and I still tipped the driver.
Yeah.
It's not his fault that, the beautiful scene on the commercial, the loving family, and he shows up in 10 minutes and she gives him a coffee. No. Reality is 3 hours on the side of the road waiting for AAA.
Did they tell you it was going to be that long?
No. We're going to be there in 45 minutes. Thank you for being a loyal customer.
Yeah. Yeah, because that seems to be the standard. They tell you, right? 45 minutes.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm fine with 45 minutes.
Yeah. Wow, 3 hours. Well,
Do you want to play a small part of that? Because that's a pretty long song. That's my Alice's Restaurant.
It is a whole 3.5 minutes.
It's a long for me.
But I'm curious. I'm curious to hear it. All right, we got to do it. We have time. All right, here it is. This is 3 hours on the side of the road waiting for AAA by Ricky Mapleton. Here we go.
Friday, I needed a jump. I ignored my warning light. Going to work the next day. Had to call AAA. I spent 3 hours on the side of the road waiting for AAA. 3 hours on the side of the road waiting for AAA. Nobody stopped to see if I was okay. That wasn't okay. Bet if I looked a little better, there'd be a line around the block to help me. But I'm just poor, tricky Ricky Mapleton, and no one stopped to see if I was okay. 2 policemen passed my way, but I'm stuck 3 hours on the road waiting for AAA. 3 hours on the side of the road waiting for AAA. That's not okay. Luckily, my wife came by to keep me warm in my car while we were waiting for AAA. 3 hours on the side of the road waiting for AAA. What's taking so long? New computer system, that's what you say. 3 hours on the side of the road. I asked the lady on the other end. She said it's gonna be another 30 or 45 minutes, my friend. I said, where you from? She said, North Carolina, hun. Maybe you can't see this through your computer, but I'm freezing my butt off. I don't need you to tell me something about your computer system. I'm waiting on the side of the road for AAA. 3 hours on the side of the road waiting for AAA. 3 hours on the side of the road waiting AAA. All right, take it home there, Cole.
Wow.
Oh.
That's great.
Could I interject something?
I can hear the angst in your voice, by the way, in the
If
vocals.
anybody
Yes, go
is
ahead.
looking for a vocal band to join, Ricky Mapleton, as you can hear,
Yes.
always looking for someone to sing. I'm not a fan of my voice at all.
Oh, it's got a lot of character. I like it.
I
No,
try
it
to
does.
do character over like
Sure.
on tone, if you would.
No, I think it. I mean, it works, and actually, you know what that reminds me of a little bit is, you know, the George Thorogood song. What is it? One bourbon, one shot, one beer, or something. Yeah. It kind of reminded me a little bit of that.
Sure, it was probably influenced somewhere in my brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was nice to hear guitar too.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Cole. That was
nice,
my
yeah.
friend Cole playing
Okay.
guitar on that. So that wasn't garage band driven. We recorded on garage band. That was just one take and done.
Oh, no
I
kidding.
believe. Yeah, it wasn't even direct in. It was
Oh, wow.
just the mic was out and
Yeah.
there we went with that because it was fresh.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know. So I wrote down a couple tags to get to on a piece of paper just so it would get to the four bases. But everything else was, as you can hear, some of the stuff rhymed and some of the stuff was a shot and swing and a miss.
Yeah.
You know, as far as
You're telling a story. You know, it was good. It's good. I dig it.
oh, thanks.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. That one's 3.5 minutes. That is long for you.
The only other song close to that I am probably not. It's a song called "A Storm Is Brewing." Did you have a chance to listen to that? That's the same idea. That was with Cole. That same feel. That's a long song too. But so, do you want to do some shorter ones? I don't know how much time we have left.
Oh, we got time. I'm curious.
I'm always on that half an hour time click
Are you? Yeah.
from doing the.
Oh, here it is. It says something about bonus track.
Yeah, I put on that. I'm a big deal. I put a bonus track on there. All you got to do is go click bonus track parentheses. It looks cool though.
Yeah. All right.
Hidden track.
Can we play just like a little of this?
Oh, let's play. It's only it's not very long, right? Let's no, we have time. Yeah, let's hear it. Now,
To me, this is my best vocal.
really?
Yeah, to me, I just it's kind of it's more serious than anything I've ever done. And as Matt Farley would say, you do serious stuff, nobody's gonna listen.
Right.
They want the songs about sneakers and saying no and coffee, and I couldn't agree with them. But once in a while, this slips out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so let's listen to this. This is "A Storm Is Brewing" by Ricky Mapleton, and who's on this one with you? Or is this just
Cole.
you?
Cole again, yeah.
Cole. Okay, here we go.
My good neighbor here, Jim, was on Potential Spam, a song called "Squirrels on a Fence" that I don't know if it's been out. We were watching some squirrels on the fence while recording, and
Oh.
They were amusing.
they're everywhere.
Oh, by the way, not to be a downer, but Mike from Queen City Cabinetry, one of our sponsors, just posted in the chat room that Jeff Beck just passed away at age 78. Wow, Jeff Beck. That sucks. Wow. All right, well, hate to bring everyone down.
Well, in
but-
respect to him, I think this song is. I'll throw it out there as a respect to him. I think he.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. All right.
Not so goofy. This is not a so goofy song.
Ah, all right. Fair enough. Very good.
What a guitar god though, huh?
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. All right. So here it is. "A Storm Is Brewing" from Ricky Mapleton.
I don't know why I feel this way. Get out of my way. Things are changing all around me. I just wanna stay. Things are moving all around me. I just wanna stay. Think there's a storm a brewing. I can hear it coming about. I think there's a storm a brewing. That lightning, there's no doubt. I hear the thunder crashing. I hear it all around. I think there's something brewing. Here comes that dark cloud. I hear a storm a brewing. I hear a storm a brewing. Gotta take some shelter. I hear a storm a brewing.
All right, very good. That one seems more serious.
Yes.
It's got a serious vibe.
Yeah, that's probably few and far between serious vibe songs. That's why I'm very happy with that song because it's a little off the Ricky Mapleton boat.
Yeah.
You know, but
what inspired you? Was there something?
I was sitting in my Four Season room / jam room, and it started pouring.
Yeah.
And you can't hear it, but the track that I just hit record, and I just got the rain.
Yeah.
And then I must have been feeling a little blue, and then just there it came out.
Yeah.
I when I heard it back, I'm like, did I really just do that? You know, this is not Pancake or songs about garlic.
Can I request a song of Ricky's?
Yeah, absolutely.
The Zeppelin song.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Another non-vocal classic. But Matt, you might say it has a lot of, what did you say, character?
Character, yeah.
It also has a chorus and but I can't think of the name. Actually.
Do you have any Zeppelin albums?
That's what it's called.
I didn't send that to
we
you.
actually worked on this one together.
I can find it online, I'm sure. And while I'm looking for it here, we have a call. Somebody might have a question.
Hey, Maddie, it's Gary.
Hey, Gary.
Your guest is pretty cool. He sounds like Father John Misty in the beginning. Father John Misty songs.
I'm not familiar with him.
You're not familiar with Father John Misty?
No.
I am.
Am I missing out?
He just had a hit this year about a dog or blue or whatever. And are you familiar with Rob Schneider?
Yes.
Bob Schneider?
Yes, absolutely.
From Boston. Call Me Bob.
Yep.
The thing, he's Batman cruising.
Wow. Thanks for the compliment.
You don't know those?
No.
Oh, you got to listen to those. You're just like that. They're really funny songs.
Wow.
And I find your songs really, really good.
I really appreciate that. I'm surprised we got a caller. Thank you so much. This is awesome. You made my night.
I'm kind of like I'm a musician too, and Maddie knows that, you know, when he gets guests that I like him. I like to listen to him, and he has a lot of great guests, and you're pretty good.
Thank you.
So.
Thank you. Wow. I might have to deflate my head on the way out the door.
I appreciate funny songs like that. It makes me laugh, and
that's the idea.
I
that's kind of my
mantra. I know the
mantra.
feeling of AAA. Believe me.
Yeah.
Did you have a AAA experience?
That hit a big spot. You know.
Mm-hmm. Did you have a AAA experience? A bad one?
I was driving a beer truck, and I was up north, and the engine froze, so I had to stay in Lincoln. I'm in Lincoln, New Hampshire. I'm on the side of the road, and I got the thing revved up so I could have heat. But I called the Mac place, which is like AAA for us in the trucks.
Yeah.
And I get a call, and the guy saying, "Yeah, how are you?" I said, "Well, I'm stuck here in Lincoln on, you know." He goes, "Oh." I said, and he goes, "Oh, this is Lincoln, Nebraska." I'm going like, no, I'm in Lincoln, New Hampshire, and it's snowing and it's very crazy here, you know. So I know the feeling of sitting there 3 hours on the side of the road.
Well, you had beer though. That sounds like
that's true. He did say he was driving a beer truck. Yeah, that'll keep you warm.
Oh yeah, but no. Getting back to the music,
it is
that was
disappointing.
Really good. Yeah, listen to Father John Misty, his early stuff.
Yeah, I sure will. I'd like to get been inspired for sure.
Yeah.
Matt knows. Yeah, Matt knows. Yeah, Matt knows who he is. And and Bob Schneider was just one of his funniest songs was "You Can Call Me Bob." And it's played on some of the stations. It's played on like independent stations. They don't play it around regular, you know.
Yeah.
It's not on the hot, you know, the Rock 101 morning show or whatever, you know.
Right. But, well, all right, Gary.
But yeah, you guys are great. Keep it up.
Thank you for calling. I appreciate that a lot.
Yeah, thank you, Gary.
Yeah.
We appreciate the call.
All right, Maddie. Love you. Send my love to Jenny.
Absolutely.
So, have a great one. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. All right, that was our friend Gary. Always nice to hear from him. And yeah, all right, wonderful. Let's hear this track. I'm really curious. So this is "Do You Have Any Zeppelin Albums" by the great Ricky Mapleton. And who's on this one with you, or is this just you?
This is with Jim.
This is with the
Sitting
two
here.
of you.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Can we do a little pre?
Oh,
20
please.
seconds?
Yeah.
Cleaning out the garage, having a garage sale. Boom, boom, boom. Boy, I found all these old albums. Big band. Gee, what else would probably be? Just
Soundtracks.
yeah, and have like 50 of them. I'm like, cool, maybe I'll get myself $10.
Yeah.
So big heavy thing. Albums. We go to the record store.
Yeah.
As soon as I walk in the door, got any Zeppelin albums in there? And I had like 6 of them at my house. I'm like, no. Oh well, we're really kind of. Do you have any Boston albums? No.
Bad Company.
Bad Company? No.
No.
The guy's like, okay, could you just take them? And then I went to another store.
Yeah.
Same thing. Another store, same thing. And then
Yeah.
then I kind of made up the ending.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Gotcha. We'll hear that in a second. We have another call. We might have another fan of yours on the
Whoa,
line.
this is too much for me.
Hi, is this with Ricky Mapleton?
Yes, Ricky Mapleton is at the news desk right now.
Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
amazing. I'm actually his friend Jim's daughter,
daughter.
and I just wanted to call and say hi.
Oh,
very
thank you
nice.
so much. Jim tells me when you guys have family get-togethers that sometimes Ricky Mapleton is played during your parties and stuff. Not is this true?
Yeah, we've been lucky enough to hear "Life Is Like a Pancake" more than 1, 2, 3 times. That's awesome.
Well, thank you, and I hope you can recover from that as you move forward in your life.
Outstanding. All right, very good.
Thank you for calling.
Yes, thank you for the call.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Have
you got
fun.
it.
Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, excellent. Let's give this a listen. So this is, do you have any Zeppelin albums from Ricky Mapleton? And Jim is on this with him. And just the two of you?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Here it is.
I went to the record store to sell my albums and make a score. He came on out and he helped me in. Then he asked me with a big grin, he said, do you have any Zeppelin albums? Rush or Bad Company? Do you have any Grateful Dead? I said, I don't have any of these. So I went to another store. He waved me in and he opened the door. Then he looked at the albums I had. And what he asked me made me real sad. He said, do you have any Zeppelin albums? Styx or Bad Company? Do you have any Monty Python? I don't have any of these. I was afraid as I drove myself home. Went too fast and got me pulled over. The police took a look in my back seat. Instead of a ticket, hey, do you have any? Do you have any Zeppelin albums? Rush or Bad Company? Do you have any Monty Python? I said, I don't have any of these. So I went to court and saw the judge. Told him of my plea. I see you had some albums, son. Do you have any of these? Oh my God! Do you have any Zeppelin albums? Rush or Bad Company? Do you have any Zeppelin albums? Your Honor, I don't have any of these. Guilty as charged.
Okay, that just became my favorite Ricky Mapleton song.
All right.
I love that.
Wow.
I love that.
Wow.
That's my favorite.
I haven't heard it through a different set of headphones in a nice volume in quite some time.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my favorite song of yours.
Thank you.
Yes.
Wow. Thanks for the request, Jim.
Yeah, yeah, that was a good idea.
It was a inspirational day we had there. So.
Yeah, yeah. Very
Can I
cool.
throw a little thing out about the timekeepers?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, I sent you over 2 things. During COVID, I did a song for every 5 minutes, which, if anybody wants to know, that's 288 songs, I believe.
Wow.
And it's getting a lot of, what's the word?
Traction? No.
Traction. Yeah, and that's the one that people seem to go in because you just hit, I don't know. It seems to be people. It gets a steady flow of listeners, which I think is awesome.
Yeah.
But this isn't on the Ricky Mapleton Montrag. It's a different artist.
Oh, okay.
The stuff is out on Timekeepers.
Timekeepers.
Or a song for every 5 minutes, I think it might be called. But I sent you over.
You did send me
June
something.
16th for the days of the days of the year, and then 7:10 a.m. Timekeepers. Just a random 7. I tried to find the songs that I was going to be here in today's date, but we'll
play one of we can sneak one of these in. We're almost out of time, actually.
Wow.
We'll sneak one of these in because I'm very curious. Let's see. This is the this is the 7:10 a.m. one.
Oh, okay.
All right, let me start that over there.
This is quick and painless.
Okay, we'll give this a listen. I'm very curious. Okay, so this is from Timekeepers.
10 a.m. Go outside. Do something fun. 7:10 a.m. Good time to be alive. It's 7:10 a.m. Hear me now. 7:10 a.m. 7:10 a.m. 7:10 a.m. It's the best time to be alive. It's 7:10 a.m. You might be late for work. You might be coming home. But one thing's for sure, it's 7:10 a.m.
Oops, sorry.
Didn't sound very
cool.
clear to me. Yeah. That song I sent you June 16th is more back to the Matt Farley feel.
Oh, really?
And of brightness.
We can fit that one in. Let's play that one too. We have time. We'll go ahead and hear this. I'm curious.
Well, it's June 16th, the best day of the year. June 16th, I'm so glad it's here. I love June 16th, it's the very best day of the year. June 16th is the best day of the year. June 16th, I'm so glad it's here. I really love June 16th. I know that you love it too, and I really love it. Together we'll love it together, baby. It's June 16th. June 16th, it's the best day of the year by far. June 16th. June 16th, the best day of the year by far. It's definitely June 16th. Let's all praise its name. Go out and make it a good day. Make it a good day. Make it a good day. It's June 16th.
Nice. I'm glad we played that one. All right, we are just about out of time. Ricky Mapleton, thank you so much. Jim, thank you. Wonderful to meet you guys.
This was amazing.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
This has been a lot of fun. What do we need to know about how to find you online to keep up on what you're doing, all your music and everything?
Facebook, it's on. Everything is on YouTube, Spotify, and all those digital platforms.
Yes.
Yeah, you can find me there. Just go look for Ricky Mapleton, and the Ricky Mapleton world will roll out before you.
Yes.
And the idea, I just want to make people happy with these songs and kind of just fun, upbeat, you know.
Yeah.
You know, and it's kind of like the mantra.
Do you play these out at all? Do you do live shows at all? Or no.
I used to do a couple songs. I would bring the background tracks with me on the feeding end of the stand-up days.
Yeah.
And I would play the background track and sing over a background track.
Yeah.
I think I did Pancake a few times.
Oh, okay.
And, you know, can you imagine 10:30 at night, some guy's up there and like, what the hell is this guy singing about pancakes for?
Right.
Eventually, when I get back on stage, who knows if that's ever going to happen? I would like to bring some music with me. But.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Well, wonderful to meet you both again. Thank you again.
Thank you.
For coming in today.